They're still saying Fousey told us the story.
Tell the story. Talk about like you. I want to hear what happened because we want to do the podcast. We still do it, but I want to hear what happened in there.
What you want to know? Like that's what I was.
Like okay. First of all, you went in there for what? 2 months?
I was no. So first I was in the first psych ward. Um,
And what was in there that was different than the second or whatever? I don't even know how third. Like, what was the first one about?
the first one's like the one where if they pick you up off the streets, they're throwing you in there.
Oh,
Like severe.
okay.
And I was in
So like,
there.
are there like other people in there that are like in there for a certain like
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, and like
Got it.
more shit than I was going through, and like, my heart goes out for all of them, like some serious shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Um, and that's the one where, and I think this is so hard for me to say, is because I truly did have like an episode, and
Yeah.
I didn't know it until when I was leaving the second hospital that I was at, and that's the place where they had my IVs in for the CK levels to drop from 5,000 to 100. Um, I,
What do you say CK levels? What are you describing?
I think it's like your protein breakdown levels. Like when you run a marathon, it goes up.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, mine was at
Like is
five.
it
Mine was at five
like
thousand.
like a stress response almost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
Okay.
was at 5,000, so I needed to have IVs in me for like I think it was like 5 days, 7 days until I reverted back to normal and can finally like they said there was gonna be like I was close to like a kidney failure. It was like fucking serious.
Yeah.
Um when I was there. But when I was leaving the second hospital where they had me there for, one of the nurses goes, "Oh my God, you're doing so much better than when I first saw you." I go, "What do you mean? This is the first time I'm seeing you." She was like, "No, when you were in the first hospital, you were yelling, you were hitting stuff, you were screaming, you were going crazy." And I was like, "What?" I didn't know any of that. Like literally, I had no recollection off any of that. And
And
then
they was it because of just the mindset you were in, or they were giving you medicine, or was it just what you had been through?
I had literally after the incident happened in the hotel room, I had like the stress broke me. Like I had just broken. I had gone like off the rails. Mind
So
you,
that yeah. Go ahead.
um
Yeah. Continue.
so and then when I called a friend when I was in the second hospital, and this is after my levels had settled and everything, and I was like thinking it was the first time I was calling him. He was like, "Yusuf, are you okay?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Yusuf, you called me every day for the last 5 days, yelling about stuff, screaming stuff, telling me to do this, do that, and I didn't know what was going on, and I thought it was my first time that I had called him." So that's what made me finally recognize, like, holy shit, you went through a real episode. And what hit me after that as well is after I got out, because the whole time I'm thinking that I'm going home. I'm thinking that after the second hospital, um they're literally just sending me home and I'm starting the live stream again. And I was still like up. Like, you know what I mean by up? Like
Yeah.
I was still up when this was happening. And then I get on the phone call and I find out I'm going to a rehab for 60 days. And I had already spent 15 days between the two hospitals.
So so you didn't take medication in the first spot.
They give you booty juice.
They give you what?
Booty juice. That's the
The
like
fuck
the
is booty juice?
that's like the sedation medicine that they give you.
Okay. Well, do you know what it is consisting of? Is it like a antidepressant? Like what is it?
I should know this shit, but I don't.
Antipsychotic?
Well, it's like to sedate you, like down to like sedation.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not really called booty juice though.
No. That's just the name that they call it in rehab and shit.
Okay. And then you went to actual rehab
I
spot?
went to actual rehab and I didn't even know I was going. I literally found out on the phone. I was talking with my family because we were trying to figure out what was going on. And they were like, in order for the police not to like do anything or for anything to happen, you got to go to a rehab for 60 days.
Yeah.
And that's
And were you
when,
like resistant?
no, I was so stressed out in the first two hospitals that I broke down crying and I was so excited and I was like, yes, thank God. I'm excited. Like, I need this. Thank you. All this stuff. And I'm just excited for it. And I go into the rehab and at first I'm like gung ho and I'm all sold into it. And I'm like excited and they didn't I was the only person who they didn't allow to the gym and the beach and the outings
They were
and
like, "You're already too jacked," or
no.
what?
Nah, they said they didn't want people taking pictures of me because of HIPAA violations.
Ah, okay, I see.
So I didn't get to leave the campus I was on for the 60 days that I was there.
Yeah.
And I worked out at first and I was like I was still into the program and I was still working on myself and I was still confident and I was still G7 and I was still like screaming during my workouts. But I remember when it happened, when I just gave up, when it literally
Well,
broke me cuz I had gone in there and I was like super positive and stuff, but you're around a lot of people who are, some people are really suffering. And I had
yeah.
to listen to a lot of stories and hear a lot of things and all of a sudden it's like it started rubbing off on me.
Yeah, taking in that energy.
Yeah, taking in that energy. Um
At the
and
same time, you're becoming more medicated as well. I'm assuming.
no, they have you on regular meds. Just the regular meds that you should be taking, but it's not like you're not getting medicated anything serious.
Yeah.
Um and what were you addicted to? Nah, that's not why they sent me into the rehab. They sent me into the rehab to stabilize. Um, boy, you need more than meds. I know I do right now. And yeah. So I had reached a point, I remember when I looked at my roommate and I had told him, I was like, yo, I'm depressed. I had remember feeling when I fell into the depression and what that felt like, the same depression that I'm in right now. And I remember the day and I remember the feeling. And it sucks so much because I've experienced depression my whole life and my audience knows this. And I've gone through depressive episodes every year. But this one, I could literally feel come on to me. And the worst part about it is, what the fuck do I have to be depressed about? Like, for the first time in my life, I didn't leave the internet and everybody hated me and everybody was mad or anything like that. They were all happy and they were all excited and they all loved me in G7 and it was like at a high. I had the biggest streamers in the game vouching and backing me. Aiden Ross,
Yeah.
Neon, Sneeko. I had everybody like showing love and like backing me. I had a kick deal I have a kick deal like that was back then on the horizon, and it's like I can't even explain to you why I fell into this fucking depression.
Yeah.
I can't even give you the reason. I can't tell you. If you ask me right now, Yusuf, why are you depressed? I would tell you I don't know, and I still can't control it.
But let me ask you a question right now. Do you think you're depressed right now in this moment?
Extremely.
Hmm. So how do you plan to get out of it? Is the question then?
So the last time I got out of it, because what had happened was last year, I was in a 9-month depression after the Deji loss. The
Yeah.
Deji loss had happened. I had fallen into a depression and it beat my ass for 9 months. All of a sudden, I start going to the gym. I go to the gym for 7 days. I release a fitness app. I start getting my confidence back. I go on stream. And Nadeem was just gifting subs, gifting subs, gifting subs. So that forward momentum and that forward progress and the momentum that I was getting and building my confidence on, and for the like I went from depressed and about to be bankrupt and all this shit to all of a sudden all this support on when I was on Twitch and the live stream going crazy and me gaining my confidence back, and that's when it drove me into what it drove me into. And it was like it was a a one of one type thing. It was like a miraculous moment. Everything that was happening for the streams, everything that was um that I was accomplishing, all the like it was a perfect blend. It was the perfect concoction. It was perfect. And that's why I'm so mad at myself for fucking crashing and doing I didn't say Dean, I said Deem, and I didn't blame him. I said he was the one who was gifting the subs, giving me the confidence and the energy that I needed at that time. But to answer your question, so that's what did it last time. It was the stream taking off and being a success and me going to the gym. Now I've tried to go to the gym and I look like I'm working out right now and I'm thing, but you know how bad my workouts have been at your gym. So one of the first things that I told myself I was gonna do, I want to go through like a boot camp. I want them to see me literally go from like they've heard about my depression my whole career, where now they're watching me in it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna see what I'm going through and they're gonna hear what I'm talking about. Like the conversations that I have with you at the gym, the conversations that I have with my cousin that's staying with me. It's like they're gonna see all that, and I plan to go to the gym, run, work out, swim, and then do a different thing every day to try to get out of it.
But check it out, man. I mean, here's the beautiful thing, right? Because like, there's no denying the fact that you struggle with, you know, for lack of a better word, mental health issues, right? And a lot of people do. A lot of fucking people in this world do, at one degree or another in their life, at some point or another in their life. And the cool thing is now you have an opportunity. Yeah, maybe it's not to get the craziest viral clips like you were doing before, which, you know, not that you can never do that again, but you have an opportunity to build yourself back to a place that makes you feel really good. And you have an opportunity to show a lot of people that they can do it as well, right? Because they can't deny the fact that, and I can't deny because I've known you for fucking years now, like you really do deal with some shit. And like a lot of people do to different degrees, and now you're able to show people that if you can do it, they can do it. And that's a beautiful thing. And at the end of the day, man, fuck all this other shit. Fuck money. Fuck success. Fuck all, what are you doing for other people in your life? You have a platform to do that for fucking thousands, hundreds, thousands, millions, whatever, people who are going to watch you over time. That's what life is about, bro. It's not just about being the biggest fucking streamer on a platform, making the most money and fucking view botting your shit, whatever the fuck it is. All that shit is insignificant. The thing that really matters is what you're doing for other people, bro. And now you have an opportunity to go through that and show other people that they can do it too.
They said, how are you going to save Neon? This G1 Fousey ain't saving nobody. He trying to save himself right now. I hear you, Brad.
That's it, bro. So do that, and then they're gonna see your progress, and they're gonna see where you go from and where you go. And the reality is, you're gonna make some of these kids maybe think, man, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can get through this bullshit that I thought I couldn't get through. I know that motherfucker has issues, and he still got through it. That's the reality, bro. Fuck everything else.
I hear you. They saying facts, bro. Speaking facts.
Yeah, man. And you do too, man. That's a crazy thing that's so interesting to me about you, because I've known you for years, man. And you speak and you understand the same way. You just have these blocks, these mental blocks, and you put them on yourself, and you continue to allow that to happen. But listen, man, like I said, we all go through it. You're just in it right now, deeper than someone else, deeper than me. You know, I go through it. Trust me. I texted you the other day. I was like, bro, I believe in you. All you need is a few people to believe in you.
It's so crazy.
And now you have, what's that?
No, I was gonna say something negative that I saw in chat, but it was like, it's so crazy that exactly what I thought I was gonna see is exactly what's being said. Like I manifested this entire moment, this entire stream. Like I've been with my negative self-talk is real, and what you speak out about yourself and about your world and about your reality is what you're gonna get back to you. And I've been stuck, like feeling like it's like a demon that's clawing its way onto me, and it's like everything that comes out of my mouth has just been a negative cesspool of to whomever would listen, to you, to I've met so many supporters come up to me, they go, how you doing, bro? I look at them, I go, oh, not the best, struggling, bro. Literally, to probably every single person that's come up to me yapping.
Yeah, but that's it though. That's where you're at, though. It's okay, man. Like, are you gonna like let people who, like, obviously chat's gonna talk shit. That's what they do, bro. Like, you gotta embrace it. Have fun with it. You know, like.
sometimes
You can't let the chat tell you what to think, what to feel.
no. But sometimes when I read the chat, I laugh. Like somebody said, "Are you in a storage unit?" And I do want to say this. I do want to say this. To the people who are gonna stick around and are gonna watch this journey, I appreciate you. And this is gonna be the hardest one that I think I've ever done. Y'all have seen me get out of it time and time and time again. This one is like, I thought I had arrived, like I was saying on the last live stream, being 33, being the Jesus year, and thinking like that was it. Life had a whole different story for me, and now I'm starting from like literally ground one and I have to do it all over again. So to whomever decides to stick around when I decide to press go live, just know that I appreciate you and I thank you for it, and I can't thank you enough. Where'd you go?
I'm here. I was letting you have that moment. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, I'm chilling. They said they can't. My chat said they can't wait for the Zesty vibes. That's all I know.
See, I miss that stuff. I miss the hardest part that got me to not be able to stream was knowing that I'm not that version of me and thinking that that's what I wanted to be. Like so mad at myself for being this version.
It doesn't matter though, man. It's just a part of your life.
Our 24/7 streams over. I don't know how the fuck I would do a 24/7 stream.
Yeah, you were insane for that, bro.
Bro,
that was insane,
bro.
Like, dog. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
I was on a vibration and a frequency and a ball of momentum that just kept growing and building and building and building. Like it was something else. Like I don't even know how I was able to do that, to be honest. Like
yeah.
I even remember saying I kept putting all the glory to God, and I was stopped at a pit stop on my way to San Diego on one of the streams, and I was just talking to them, and I was like, just like now, I was like, guys, I went from not being able to talk to you guys like a month ago to now nonstop things coming out of my mouth to say. It's like I had entered into this flow state. You sound mad G1 right now. I know. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I know. You're the goat of IRL. What was I saying?
You were talking about a state you was in.
Yeah, I was just in a flow state. It was like a perfect remedy of everything that I had been through, and it just put me into the perfect state.
What caused it though? What do you think caused it? Why was it happening?
Because of getting that new shot at life, from the going from not having anything, being whatever, to like I said, being number 8 most subscribed.
Yeah, but guess what, bro? You still have that. Like I don't understand. In my head, every time I talk to you, I don't understand how you don't see that. You still have that opportunity.
I have that opportunity, but I'm not that person.
But it does not matter, bro. The point is, you got to that opportunity as like some person in your mind, but you also built towards that. You also like worked through the reps to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like you can get there without going overboard. Like that is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like you did a bunch of things great. You did a bunch of things fucked up. You should have slept more, right? That completely fucks up your mental fucking health. Like if you have pre-existing mental health issues, not sleeping is gonna make it 10 times fucking worse. So maybe next time you go, okay, maybe do a 24-hour stream one day and then sleep for a few days and then do it another day and then do it once a month. Who knows, right? You were doing this shit nonstop. You just didn't have any sort of structure or schedule to what you were doing. And it just got out of control. So now you know that you can do things differently, still give the people what they want to see, but still give yourself what you need to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like build back to that. Know what you know now from what you've been through, and you could change and do things differently so you can continue to be as entertaining as possible.
I hear you.
And be the version that you think, whatever. It's just you come in, you go out. You come in, you go out. Instead of just 100%, no matter what, you go 100, 100, 100, you're burning out. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. You know that.
Yeah. Man, you're saying everything right. You're.
I know.
Fuck.
You got it, bro. This is the first rep. First rep. First day back in the gym. First day back, you got out. You was a little fat. Now you look fucking great. Look at that. your body's changing. Don't mean your mind can't change too. Your mind can follow, bro.
Yeah, I know. You train your mind and your body will follow.
Yeah.
Well, you train your mind.
Now just do it the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like your body's good, dude. When I first saw you, I was like, fuck. And then you got snap, boom.
No, but I haven't.
So it's
I
possible.
I haven't been working. I need to work out. I know that's the only thing that's gonna get me. Some guy even came up to me at the gym today, and literally he said, "How are you?" I said, "Oh man, I'm going through it. I'm struggling." And he said, "You know what got me out of it?" And he pulled out like this sheet of your vibration. And right now I have a low vibration. I'm like starting at the bottom of the pyramid. And he was like really working out to the point of like, you know, like when you're doing burpees or insane amounts of push-ups. He was like, that will shift your energy. Because I need to shift my energy right now. My energy is a low vibration.
Yeah, because you're showing up to the gym and you're working out, but you could be working out harder. You know what it requires for your body to actually start to see and feel that effect. Again, man, just use this day right now. This first stream back is like, okay, they're here. What can I do? How could I be better? And then start challenge yourself in the gym more. Start challenge yourself for streaming more, like, and just build from there.
Yeah.
You got to set the foundation again. That's it. But here's the difference. You're building a foundation at a much higher level. It's not like your foundation is where you were when you first started the journey in the first place. You're at a much higher level to build this foundation.
I can say. See, I talk in circles, man, so I hear you, but...
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't have a girlfriend, to the person asking. I haven't actually... Ever since the last live stream, though. I had a girlfriend in rehab, actually. I did have a girlfriend in rehab. Or I get...
Who was it? What was her name? What was her name?
I'm not about to put out her government. Do I even remember her government? It's weird. It's like I don't remember anything that happened in there.
First name.
I don't even remember.
Damn, you capping then?
I swear to you. I swear to you. Bro, my brain is zapped. My brain is fried. My brain is fried.
No, you capping.
No, I swear. And you weren't even allowed to like, they call it coupling. You weren't allowed to couple.
Yeah.
But the reason they call it rehab romance is because when you're in a rehab and you're at your most vulnerable state and you're in a different environment and you're just thrown in there, you need something to like latch onto.
I see what you're saying.
It was a dude. I can't talk about that. Okay. But anyways, my experiences with that, they don't go anywhere anyways because of a whole different reason.
Well, what's a whole different reason?
You know the reason. We've talked about it too many times.
Yeah.
It's gotten tremendously horrendous. I don't know how I'm ever going to get a partner.
No.
I swear to you.
No, you're good, man.
Oh, now my music isn't working. I think because Discord's working.
Chat is hilarious, bro. Your chat's funny.
What are they saying? Patrick?
They're saying ED.
Patrick.
They're saying ED.
Should I take them to go eat? Do you think they'll like it if we go eat? Even though